guys, it's TsubakiSwagg, and I'm coming to you with a review of Strike the Blood, episode 12, which has a really long name, but it should be like in this general area. Anyways, so pretty much this one picks up where the last one left off at, where Yukina, Himuragi, and Kojo Akatsuki are trapped on the island, and they came across Lafolia, which is a princess whom just so happens to be Kanense's niece, because Kanense Kanen is her aunt by birth, even though Kanen is younger than Lafolia. Anyways, so they're like stuck in this little ice cave that Kanen created after her ego kind of went out of whack, and after she had pierced Kojo through the abdomen with her angel foe sword. But anyway, Kanen is out of commission, and so is Kojo. Kojo is knocked out, and Himuragi and Lafolia are pretty much sitting in the cave trying to figure out how to bring him back, because originally he should have died from the angel foe sword, but he didn't because he has such strong familiars that haven't been awakened yet from Khalid Blood, who was the person who bestowed the fourth prognator onto him. So pretty much Lafolia, she like starts unbuttoning her shirt and stuff. It looks like a porno. But anyways, she is about to pretty much arouse him so that way his vampire actions will make his body like heal itself the rest of the way. And as she she unbuttons her shirt and she's about to kiss him, and Himuragi stops her. Of course, that was going to happen regardless. She stopped her and was pretty much like, no, you don't have to do this, blah, blah, blah. And then Lafolia told her, Himuragi, to do it. So Himuragi pretty much did the same thing, and she like slit her arm and put some of the blood in her mouth, and she went to kiss Kojo, and it awoke him. And after they went about it, he pretty much like his body healed itself from her blood, and this knocked out Himuragi because she lost so much blood from that. So after Himuragi is like knocked out on the floor, Lafolia comes up and is pretty much trying to arouse him to awaken another familiar, even though I think she has other reasons for why she did that. And so she gets Kojo to suck her blood too, and this therefore awakens another familiar, but it's not seen until later on in the episode. And then they like break out of the cave, and Kojo pretty much says that he is going to save Kanen, because Kanen can still be saved. So after they break out of the cave, Kanen's dad, father, the man who raised her, who just so happens to be her uncle, because her mother is his little sister. So Kanen is actually his niece, but he raised her as his daughter, even though he turned her into an angel foe, which I think is really stupid. And he did kind of use her as a tool, even though he said he didn't. But so after all of that, they broke out and they were confronted by him and the other angel and Lo, who was a demon. So they pretty much started fighting the angel and Lo Himuragi started fighting the angel while Lafolia was fighting the demon, and Kojo was of course fighting Kanen. Well, he wasn't really fighting her, but Himuragi lands hits on the angel, even though she has a really strong familiar named Jagar. She still lands hits on her barehanded, and the angel's like, she's so confused because Himuragi is so little, and she pretty much took her down barehanded. And then they show Lo, which was her demon, getting taken out by Lafolia and her gun. And he pretty much said that she was going to do something for him, but in that she tricked him and killed him. But after that, the angel got pissed, and she tried to fight them again, and LaFolia can turn into a spirit, and she used her sword pretty much to smite the angel, and it killed her. And then they show Kojo fighting Cannon, and Cannon is like up in the air, and he summons his new familiar, which is Al Mason Mercury, which is a two-headed dragon, which is also called the Dimension Eater, which because Cannon is technically in another dimension, because she's not human now, she is a human, meaning she's an angel foe, the Dimension Eater can cut through that dimension to bring her back to their dimension, which is the earthly realm, which makes it easier for them to land hits on her. So they like pulled her wings off, the dragons pulled her wings off and whatever, and she fell to the ground, and then out of nowhere she comes back up again, and pretty much she still has her same powers, but she is able to get hit now. And as Kojo is about to attack her again, Himuragi comes up, and she uses her shaman powers to pretty much break the barrier, so that way they can take the evil part out of Cannon. And once they pulled it out of her, Kojo's two-headed dragon ate it, and that was pretty much the end of that, and they saved Cannon, and they got rescued, and all that good stuff. So then, that was pretty much the end of the episode for that one. And of course, Cannon's okay, and LaFolia tells her that they're family now, so Cannon has family, because originally she thought she didn't have any family. But after all of that, that was pretty much the end of the episode. And then after the credits, I always gotta look past the credits, but after the credits, they show her father, Cannon's father, being interrogated by Yaze, and pretty much the father is like, there's way worse to come, because Kojo is the fourth progenitor, which there's only supposed to be 3, and blah, 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 and that was pretty much that. And then after they walked out, like, Cannon and Himuragi and LaFolia walked outside, and then Asagi came up, and Yukina? If that's how you, not Yukina. I can't remember how to pronounce her name. Is Himuragi's friend came up, and Kojo's a pimp, for real, because he just be getting girls, and all of them want him, and he could probably have all of them at the same time if he really wanted to, but it pretty much, he wasn't even trying to do anything, but LaFolia kissed him, and then everybody else got mad, except for his little sister, but it was a chain reaction of girls getting angry, because I think they were mad because he didn't kiss them. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. But anyways, that was pretty much the end of the episode. So I would love to hear what y'all think is going to be going on within the rest of the series, because I think this might be, like, they might be taking a break after this episode. I'm not absolutely sure. But if any of y'all know, please let me know in the comments down below, and I would love to hear from y'all. So, as always, please remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. And this is TsubakiSwagg saying adios.